cricket, you commentate in football. What do you mean? You're the lead commentator in football like cricket. You're the lead commentator in cricket. Huh?
Good evening and welcome to the Rayman Technical Center. It's very overcast afternoon. It's the Lymers. They will be taking on Rowing Lions. Rowing Lions in the all bright and double shade orange. Lymers in their pink and black, all familiar colors. The man in the middle today is none other than Hilton Fortune. He will be ably assisted by Tashim Fleming and the man Jackson, photo official, and Monique Carty will be doing the photo official duties. So, Lymers, Lions, all important game for both teams, more so for our Lymers. As I said, good evening and welcome to the man, Tony Fleming.
Good afternoon, Millington, Voice of Choice. Good afternoon, listening audience, viewers, wherever you are taking our broadcast live. It's good to be back here again in this very important match. It is the semi-finals for the championship, the semi-finals between these two teams. We know in the preliminary round, that it was the Roaring Lions coming away as victors and securing the third spot in the preliminary round playoff match, just behind the Lymers FC, who have had a good season, and apart from that one game, probably a blip, you can say, and looking forward to redeem themselves here this afternoon in Millington. And so it's going to be a very interesting and important match for both teams, because this one will see either teams into the finals for the playing for the championship.
Well, indeed. Championship. It is why we play sports. That championship trophy, that pay packet. It's why we are so competitive. And so Rowing Lions, Lymers, and they are in search of final spot. Who is going to come out here as victors this evening? Will it be Lymers? Will it be the Rowing Lions? It's all to play for.
For the playoffs, we saw where Harry Boris gave way to Ollie, the young goalkeeper, here for the Lions. We have not seen Screechy Walker. Oh, well, he's over on the other side of dual sportsman. We've seen where I think there's Cameron Lloyd, he is in the middle. So different setup. There is no Keon Lee, the mainstay of this tournament. I think that is that Capel Baptiste over here on the bench as well. So quite I would say young unit, so to speak, with not some regular faces, but all more potent itself. With the Lymers, we are not seeing the mercurial striker there in Yannick, so certainly some goal on the visit side for them this afternoon.
Indeed, it is heard the first whistle and plays on its way. It's the man. Oh, Bailey, that's a heavy tumbler from Bailey. Here comes the Rowan Lions on the attack, looking to find their feet very early. Brian picks it up, holds it up, looks for and finds help. So give it back to Brian, number 18. Was looking for a high ball, looking for his number 19, and was blocked nicely by Brian, captain, carrying the captain armband for Lymers. Brian with through ball, but it's going to be won there by Bailey. Lions pick it up. Hughes drops it wider. Bell.
Keanu.
Richardson here. Striker. Lone striker is it would seem at this point. Walker should be walking somewhere over here. He was just dismissed a while ago at the James Ronald Webster Park. It may have been the case that he gave his wicket away, knowing that all-important game was at hand.
Well, the Royal Lions team sees that's Aida Booksbell, number 7, Shamari Burn, number 8, number 46, goalkeeper Karen Burrows, number 22, Marvin Austin, Central.
As the ball come over, and just missing the head there of that man, number 20 there is Kieran Warner. It's Warner. And that was a good servant of the ball there.
Number 22, Tyree John, number 32, Tyree Blake, number 16, Cameron Lloyd, number 19, Keanu Richardson, and number 4, Tafari Smith, and rounding out the lineup is the man there you just heard.
Ball cleared out of the 18 by Brian. Warner picks it up. Gives it to Brian. Brian finds all ball being intercepted, going into touch. It's going to be a throw to the Rowan Lions. Brian with the ball. Throw taken. Not a throw for Rowan Lions. Well, so far, in the 4th minute of play, the ball, it has all been played in the Lymers half. Throw taken. Oh, picked up nicely by Richardson. Richardson. It's going to come out with Fleming. Bailey. Good looking ball. Fleming. It's not going to pass. Marvin. The man Marvin. Throw taken quickly. We'll give you the lineup for Lymers. As we see Daniel Bailey in goal. Damon Bailey, number 13. Number 27, Noah Bradshaw. Number 29, Sidhu Bradshaw. Number 6 is Ikenya Brown. Number 16, KLM Bryan. The captain's armband. It's going up. On the edge of the 18. It's going to be cleared now by Nick. The lineup for Lymers. Number 2 is Ricardo Carty. Number 15, Vandrick Herbert. Number 8 is Sterling Fleming. Number 9, Terry Pompey. And number 10, Carlos Richardson. The central defender, Lions. Tussle for the ball. Lions coming over with it. Long searching ball for Richardson. Not going to get there. Bradshaw picks it up. And it's cleared. Fleming has the ball and gives it away. It's a good looking ball to Richardson. Richardson to Warner. That's not a good ball. I'm not sure why he's tried to find Warner back square rather than send him on the run. Or he himself running the line.
Yeah, I think what is happening to Richardson is that he is more of a pass force type of player as opposed to that player who will take you on and bound for goal. He is more of a central midfield player who looks to control and looks for that pass as opposed to taking on the player that's in front of him. And so just trying to find his feet playing in that position.
Should take Lymers. Bradshaw picks it up, clears it long. So about the halfway line, it's going to go out of touch. It's going to be a throw. Brian takes it quickly. Foul. Tired again, going against Lymers. Long ball, and no one is going to challenge. Bailey takes it nicely. Very easily. Here is Marvin. That's to defend. Marvin. His feet taken out from under him by Fleming. Fleming has to be careful.
He's trying to dribble his way away from the player as opposed to passing the ball. The ball is always faster than the player.
Indeed.
Really need to get those passes crisply.
Fiery. Maybe his very first touch of the day. Ball. Out of touch. It's going to be a throw in. How about he's going to take it for Lymers? Brian. Here is Lions on the attack. Lions. Not sure why the advantage Lions had the ball. Lions had the ball and they were going goalwards. Not sure why you would have blown at all and didn't give allowed to see if the advantage would have been gained. Ball served in. Richardson goes down, pronounces the referee, and Damian Bailey loses out to Brian Richardson. And give him back to Bailey. Robbed off the ball. Bell allows it to run. It's going to be a throw-in. Quickly taken. Ball served in. Bradshaw looking to clear. Clear now. It's going to be a goal, a free kick. Free kick to be taken by goalkeeper Bailey.
Well, just had to make some adjustment for my mic. I hope my technical producer, can you let me know if that sounds a little better as I draw a little closer. As we can see, Yannick Balshasha is walking into the stadium, and certainly going to be a good in reinforcement there for the Lymers FC. Still all square here after some 10 minutes, 30 seconds.
It's a good run here by Warner. Down the right flank he go. Warner cuts into the area and dispossessed on the edge of the 18. That was a good through ball. And finding him, found him well was Brian, but wasn't able to make much of it. Tony, what a good run that was.
Yes, certainly.
Not equal to not equal to that play.
Really making a mess of the meal of that pass there in Karen Warner, having a glorious opportunity to at least cross the ball or try to beat the defender there, not coming away with it, but it's Warner again.
Finds Richardson nicely. Richardson. Oh, finds Lloyd. The shot coming in, shot going wide. Weak shot there by Hughes. No damage done.
Oh, that's Cameron Lloyd playing over there in the wing. Has not seen a lot of the play. Well, not more so on the wing, Millington, but more it's like he's playing as an outside centre forward, so to speak, and I'm not seeing a lot of possession of the ball so far.
Indeed. Oh. Bell. Back to Lake. Lake. Back to Bell. Bell looks for Richardson, goes to find him, loses out, and the ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in. So far, so good. None of the team really has really stamped their dominance on the game. But this is a ball that has been played back, and the keeper will restart. Herbert takes the kick down the ground. It goes. Kenya, and that's a handball.
Oh, they have
Yes, handball flag there.
They've had lots of possession, the Roaring Lions, but they has not done anything with the possession so far. And all in all, the Lymers, especially in defense, they have been really tight and not allowing anything and trying to play on the break, on the counter attack, which can be real dangerous.
So it's going to be free kick, Bradshaw. Ball flat on the ground. Rebounds. Oh, to Bradshaw. No, it's a counter. Hughes. Long searching ball for Lloyd. It's not going to get there. It's Herbert who gets there first. Knocks it out of touch. It's going to be a throw to the Rowan Lions FC.
Yes.
Lymers coming out with it. It's Brian. Fleming. Looking to build an attack here. Cut out by Tyree. Lake. And a chase here. To be played back. Played keeper. And ball has gone. Ball has gone.
Well, Jackson says the ball had crossed the line, but you could certainly see a difference in the way the Lymers they are playing at the moment, and that has certainly gone too far. The ball was certainly not out there. But you can see where the Lymers, they have certainly come to play today. They look a lot sharper and match ready for this encounter.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why the look a different outfit today?
Certainly.
I will tell you off air.
Tell me off here.
That sort of conversation is
All
not
right.
to be heard.
The conversation is not for the microphones. Well, yeah, we in for this very, very important match here, and I think it's going to be a very tight encounter between these two teams.
Definitely will be. Here is Richardson, Hughes, Brian, Warner. Back to Simon Hughes now. Hughes finds Lloyd. Lloyd to Warner. Looking to move the ball. Good looking ball. Lloyd. Ball in. And oh, that was a free shot. That could have easily been 1-0 in the 16th minute of play.
Yes,
and Tyreek Lake puts it high and over the top.
Certainly sure Tyreek would love to have that one back. Was pressured a little bit and had to really rush the shot, and in doing so, really got it all wrong.
Throw to one of the things that I've noticed with our football teams, Tony, is that they will take their own time and play, go for the ball, they take throws, they do everything in slow motion. And then when they find themselves falling back of the game, when they are down, they rush everything. Everything becomes fast forward.
Yes. So rightly said there, Millington. That's what happens.
Ricardo Carty with the throw. Marvin Clares, but as far as Caleb Bryan, tussle for the ball. Oh, and between two big defenders, Richardson wins it. Drops it left for on the left flank for Bell. Bell down the flank. Bell, that is not a foul. Oh,
no,
it is a throw
certainly not.
Given. Is it a throw?
Good move there by Kaini, but equal to the task was Vandrick. Well, yes, we have seen worst. Yes, but certainly Richardson will definitely need to be looking for that particular kind of contact, especially in that area of the field. Yes, the idea was right, a right idea, but John not really getting the shot down as he would have wanted, but had good power, struck it very well, but just the height left him, found him unwanted.
It's 0-0 in the 20th minute of play. So Rowan Lions taking on Lymers at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. In an all-important semi-final game. Here is Brian. Still Brian. Oh.
Well, that one well defended there by Fleming.
Off. Been flagged against Lloyd. Free kick.
Seriously, that is sloppy, and both of the players as well. Very, very sloppy there from Shamari and Karen Warner. And just a little bit of ill discipline creeping into the players here, Millington,
Yes.
and especially the Roaring Lions. They must know that it's 90 minutes and this is the final 4. So you must expect some resistance from the team that you're up against. Very team shot. He had Kaini Brooksbell wide. Probably could have solved him to at least pass it over there, but
for pump.
yeah, certainly not sure whether or not that play was seen by Hilton Fortune.
But he allowed.
But the reason why I'm saying that because I am not seen addressing the player who would have committed the infringement. So he probably would think that, well, it was a fair challenge as well. So that is certainly needed some form of talking to there by the referee. And you can see the coach and Mr. Connor there is, I guess, gesticulating what I am saying, trying to relay what I'm saying. And Hilton Fortune decided to give a card to the coach instead of talking to the player who would have committed the infringement. It's not...
Well, maybe something was said there that.
Well, it certainly was
too well with.
Well, it certainly was a dirty play, but I'm saying, and that's the reason why I told you earlier on that I don't think he saw it, because if he had seen it, then after the breakdown, you would want to think that the referee will go on and have a word with the player, say, well, I see that, be careful next time. No word was said to the culprit there, and play just continued. And I think that's certainly what Nigel was trying to relay. Play
Wasn't
continues.
it a high boot? He caught him on the shin, and unfortunate for Lymers that the captain didn't receive a yellow for that one.
Well, it's not a card really, but just as a talk.
Here is a dangerous shot. Oh, it's a goal! It's gone in. The very same man who was injured, John.
Well,
Ball bubbled, and in the 26th minute of play, Lions are 1 goal to the better. It is the man John, Tyreek John, put in the Lions 1 goal.
Millington, I bet you don't see what I saw there just now. I think if he had to catch it the way how he wanted to hit it, he may have missed it.
Well, altogether, he may have. It was a mistake.
It was a mistake, but it was a perfect
and I
mistake.
think Daniel Bailey was looking for the power shot.
Yes.
Yes, he was looking for the power shot.
Well,
It didn't come, but in the 26th minute of play, goal has come.
Yes, certainly. A little bit unlucky for Daniel Bailey there in the goal. He was certainly looking for a more powerful shot, but uh,
1-0 is the score line in favor of the Rowan Lions. Here is Lloyd down the right flank, looking for a pass. Oh, taken out nicely there by Bradshaw, ensuring that there was no clear path for Lloyd.
Lloyd should have seen that all day, all week, and could have easily pulled that ball back. But some tough defending there from Bradshaw. And pretty soft goal, but there was a good move there by John. And I think he was almost surprised that he was so open and had so much time that he tried to really force it into the back of the net. And
acres of space. Oh, this is another attempt. Oh, and on this occasion, it's a man to fire. Couldn't get it on target, but that was a good serve.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good ball in by Brian. Good service there by Brian. Tafari just couldn't get it on target.
So just losing the shape a little bit here as the Lymers. They really had a good spell where they were sharp, but just gone a little flat. They would want to at least regroup. They're playing 90 minutes, and it's just a 0 that they can certainly have back. We saw where they would have come away with a 2-1 advantage over the Ducks United when they would have played, and certainly will not feel too hard pressed that they have found themselves through Wellington.
Indeed. Ducks United. And we're looking to cut the coveted title. That coveted title to be crowned champions.
We must say to Millington that the Lymers are without the services of one of their veteran player in Colin Liddy, and we say condolences to him from our vantage point, from the commentary and the Angular Football Association. He would have lost his dad just after the match, and I would want to think he's probably off to the service as well.
In the weekend.
Certainly. And while we're on that as well, too, as my memory just my memory there, one of the technical personnel for the Lymers, that of Richard, who was always a mainstay on the bench as well. He would have lost his mom a couple of days ago, so condolences to him as well during this period. Yes.
These difficult times that you will indeed find strength. It's a love one to it. Really.
Yes,
especially if you're close to that one. It doesn't matter how much the person would have been sick, and you just look forward for that to take them home.
Yes.
When it happens, it's always a time. We can't. The flesh, the human flesh, cannot deal with departure at all.
Yes.
Departure of any kind, neither in life or death. As we watch Lymers taking on Lions right here at the Gisha Technical Center. It's Semi-final game. It's Lions, one up for the better. Here is a true ball. It's about speed, and I'm not sure that there is anyone that is more speedy on the field than Carlos. And
yes, Carlos would have made some distance. It's almost like Warner was running in quicksand or water. Yeah, Carlos. Yes.
throw in.
It's just a lot of stop-start here so
Yes,
far
it's
since
not-
that goal.
The game really is not running as fluent. You know, the ball isn't staying on the pitch for any period of time at all.
Certainly,
Not being able to really string passes. Not the teams.
and if Lymers can really start to at least push and string some passes together, it will cause tremendous pressure on the Roaring Lions. So they've just got to regroup. Like this, no team ever wants to be a goal down, so to speak. But the mentality is that we've got more than a half more to go in order to get back on equal terms. And so certainly just to get some passes going together, rowing the Lymers, that is, they can certainly be in with a chance here and certainly show that that will be so when Yannick, who has really done yeoman service to the Lymers football team, will certainly bring some impetus to this game as well.
When these met the last game, Yannick really had an off day.
Yes, he certainly did. He certainly did. And generally the team, and when I spoke to some of the players as well, they said they had playing. Practice is one thing, but to have a real game in and of itself, it's totally different as opposed to a day-to-day training.
Indeed, that intensity, match intensity is always different than game intensity. Lloyd has the Bratcher brother, and a free kick, yes. There was a tug earlier, and the referee gave, just allow it to run, but no advantage was gained, and so he pulled it back. John, ball cut out, throw. So the Roaring Lions in the 35th minute of play. It's 1-0. Goal coming 6th minute of play from the boat of Tyreek John. John breaking the deadlock, separating these two teams. Sheep from the goat, boys. That's
I'm trying that. Again, he's not reading the game in Warner there. That was a really good pass there, well weighted, and sleeping over there is Warner. We thought he was running in quicksand, but he's like he's in molasses and mud there because really an opportunity going a big in there.
seems like Warner came out to be a spectator today, not really a player. Really doesn't look the type of player we are accustomed to seeing.
A whistle blown, but interesting whistle there from Fortune, but he's closer to the action than I am, and he's seen much better than I am seeing. But Karen Burrs in goal has not had much to do with Millington. The Lymers, they have not forced a lot of the play going forward, still trying to build from the back, maintain a good close tight. There goes the whistle again. And what was that for? Here goes the whistle. I'm not too sure what was that for, but here is John. Crosses the ball over, and Lloyd has been found wanting, playing from an offside position. And Jackson on the spot would have raised his flag, and it's going to be an offside there on the part of Cameron Lloyd, who has not been playing for a while, but started training, and so it's good to see him back on the park. 38 minutes of play, 1-0, scored in the 26th minute by John. Here is Lymers. Carlos goes further to the right side, finds Bracha. Bracha chips the ball over, looking to find Bailey.
Oh, but it's Kenya picks it up. Kenya have it wrong. Terry shot, blocked by John. Shot by Brian, off target.
Good shot. Well, good built-up play there, and good passing there from the Lymers. Just coming alive there a little bit as we head into the 38th minute.
Lloyd. She's back. Ricardo Carty, Lloyd wins it. Looks for and gives it away to Bradshaw.
Well,
No.
It's difficult to see what Hilton is seeing. He's making me laugh, but that I wouldn't blow for, because the player put his head down there.
That's a dangerous play. It is a dangerous play. But by Brian, it is a dangerous play by Brian.
By Brian.
Yes.
Yes. So, well, I guess miss one, give one.
Compensate for the other. The head of Richardson and the keeper will win that one in the 40th minute of play. So 1-0. And if they can go in at 1-0, Lymers will think that they really have a chance in this game.
Yeah, because they're still in with a chance. Lions might have lots of possession in terms of the number of possession, but has only gotten a goal, one goal to show for it. And certainly when you're playing against a team who would have really played well throughout the course of the season, and you want to be careful.
But has two players with him. Bell gets a boot it. Gets it out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in. I have really not seen Damon Bailey come into the play today. Bell. John. Tafari. Brian. Warner. Heavy touch, but Warner can't. Oh, trying to put it back. And Getting it out of touch. It's going to be a throw in. Ricardo Carty. John. John. Oh, John couldn't keep that one in. Ball from Tafari. Chotaken. Leak. John. Long searching ball for Lloyd. But he's not going to get that one over the speedy Carlos.
Lloyd is just taking off a little too slow. Carlos is speedy and he's actually waiting until the ball has passed, and certainly don't have the motor and the legs to beat Carlos Richardson to that one.
Very speedy is Carlos. Tony, what's your take on that game last night? I had to leave before.
Is that the one with the Eagles Claw?
Diamonds and Eagle Claw.
It was a good game for the Diamonds, played well, and they did score some 5 goals. Could have had much more, but I thought I must say kudos to the Eagles Claw for really having the quota of players, and we also must apologize as we see Kevin Wan again trying to get around the player there, but be able to do so. See a lot of bumps and bobbles. That looks like a handball.
Isn't that a handball?
It certainly looks.
We need VAR.
It certainly looks like a handball
We need
to
VAR.
me.
We need VAR.
And the poor cross there from Kaini Brooksbell. Yeah, we were calling one of the players, I think he was wearing the number 5 shirt for the Eagles Claw. We thought it was Marshall, but it was not actually Marshall.
He was an imported player from St. Martin.
He was really playing some good football there. Composed, really composed.
Yes, it was Giovanni Anthony. It was Anthony. He was the goal scorer as well for the Eagle Claw. He looked everything like Marshall out there.
Yes, just his movements, his body's structure and demeanor, and really had us. So we apologize to you, Giovanni Anthony, giving Marshall the credit, and I understand that Marshall is playing with the Ducks.
Yeah, he has gone back to the Ducks tonight.
So going to be an interesting game, and you see another whistle again.
They're in the final minute of play, and it's Bradshaw who is being spoken to there by referee Milton Fortune. Ball served in. Good header there. Good. Well, he came in there got that header in, and it would have been interesting if that one was.
It's a good idea, but not able to keep the header down and sail over the bar. It could have been putting Bailey in some difficulty.
It was an open space, and he ran into the space, and he got the header off. And no one saw him. None of the defenders picked him up. And it was a poor bit of defensive work by the Lymers in the dying stages. Did you see the board going up?
No, we didn't. I didn't see The board going up.
I didn't see the board at all. We have already played 45. We are into the 46th minute of play. Didn't see the board going up at all. I don't know if it went up when we were following that play. We are into the 2nd minute of stoppage time. Hughes looks up, finds Warner. Is it right? And who's not going to get there? Doesn't matter how fast Brian was. He wasn't going to get there because that ball had some weight on it.
I don't even think, not even Usain Bolt would have caught that. It really had some legs in it.
We are seeing the right Screechy Walker. He's saying so 2 minutes stoppage time has been played. That's the end of that. And at the end of 45, it's 1-0 in favor of the Lions.
1-0 in favor of the Royal Lions, but we've seen better play from both teams, and we're certainly looking to see what's going to happen in the next half. The Lymers, they're right just there and thereabout, only having to concede that 1 goal, and are still certainly in with a chance. And I'm certainly sure that Coach Sauer will certainly strategize and make some changes, freshen up the team a bit. The Lions, on the other hand, they will decide, well, let's see if we can get another goal to push the score. But I think we are in for a good 45 minutes until 10 minutes break here. As the music blares in the background, we're going to take it back to the master control until we get the cue from us.
Welcome back to the Raymond Gisha Technical Center. Back here, it's just about the resumption of the second half. For those persons who are just joining us, we welcome you to our broadcast. And for those persons who have been with us, it's a pleasure having you on board with us today. Well, it's a doubleheader today. It's Roaring Lions taking on Lymers FC in the first encounter, and our primetime game, we'll see Shining Stars taking on the Gazelles. It's also going to be a doubleheader tomorrow. Tony?
Yes, as just getting ready to start this another interesting 45 minutes. And tomorrow, a game will possibly be even a bigger game there with the Docks United versus the Attackers. We've seen, is that a substitute been made there? Oliver Walker was making way. It's Cameron Lloyd.
Tony, if I was a betting man, I would win some money there.
You would win some money.
Yes. Told you I don't really think that Lloyd would come in back on, and from the second half, will definitely be the man screeching. So the Shining Stars and the Gazelles will play tonight's final game. It is tomorrow. It's going to be the Superstars and the Little Soldiers in our first game, and that's 5 in the p.m. And our prime time game tomorrow, it's big. As you hear the man Tony say, it's a huge game. Tony, you have to be here to cover that one.
It's certainly going to be a huge game, and going to be an interesting one too. Both teams are certainly looking to get into the finals to play for the championship. Whether they will be meeting the Lymers FC or the Lions, the Roaring Lions, we'll certainly wait and see.
Yes, that is a big, big game. Tony, you want to tell me?
I beg your pardon? Say that again. What?
Attackers, Docks. Where are you leaning? Where are you leaning?
Boy, right now, if I was a betting man, I would go with Attackers because of the addition they would have made, and the way they're playing, gelling so far. The Docks United, they will certainly be beat out without one of their key players in that of McIntyre, the captain, who usually holds the midfield very well, and they can be a little bit disjointed at times depending on the setup, especially in defense. And with the addition of the other John, certainly is going to be a lot of work to do for the Docks United.
Here is Bell, dispossessed by Fleming. Herbert picks it up, and that's a poor effort. But here is Richardson, drops it wide for Warner. Oh, it's everybody. It's going to be an easy. It is the easiest of goals we will ever see from the man screeching in the 48th minute of play. The goalkeeper, Daniel Bailey, rebounded it. Oh, he shelled it. A shot from Warner. And bruised? I believe his ego has been bruised there.
Yeah, he's bruised. I wonder if his bruised ego there. But good build up there from the Roaring Lions. And they found Warner, who really unleashed a shot there. Bailey was right there. Only was struck very hard and couldn't hold on to it and wasn't sharp enough to at least grab it on the rebound. And it was the perfect goal poacher there in Screechy, who was right on the tab to tap the ball into the back of the net.
Well, with the inclusion of the man Yannick in this second half for Lymers. They have not kept Lions at bay. Oh, the one straight to the face. Oh, that's a poor call. That's a poor call.
Well, you can hear it from spectators out there. There's always some difficulty when Hilton is in the middle.
I'm not sure what he saw. I'm not sure what he saw because he was to the back of the player, and had it been a handball, the man, the AR was right in place, and he would have been the man to signal that one. But Hilton was in the back. That was a tough call. It took the face of out, and still the foul went against him. Oh, this one is a good attempt. John saw him off his line, went for the high ball, but just not long enough.
Yes, always some drama there, especially with the referee there in Fortune. I can tell you because I have had the experience trying to at least say to him something, and he said, "You better shut up, I'll give you a card." So I had to hold my peace. So it's always an animated referee, but we've seen some rain.
Rain. That is just passing Drew.
We'll see.
May not be heavy enough to wet the boot of the players. Right. Quickly. Lions. Walker. Bell. Walker. Leak. Control. Yannick. Damien not. Well, I guess the best person to ask to lady that has just walked in here, because Bailey just doesn't look himself today, and I guess she knows the reason why. You think she'll tell us?
Well, you is close to her.
I leave that question in for you. Two goals. Pull the trigger at that time. Oh, he had the opportunity. He should have gone for it. He chose not to, but here comes the Royal Lions. And free kick right outside the air. Free kick right outside. John. And back, but they have to make sure first and foremost that the nil. is it in the 54th minute of play. Goal that sealed the deal for the Royal Lion and a place.
3-0. Just looking all at CDR, the Lymers FC, we see Bratcher there with his hands in the air, as he's saying, "What are we doing wrong?" But just not getting it together as they would like here, and found himself in an even deeper hole at 3-0. And but
Terry Pompey make way for Amani Gums.
Pompey not being his usual self. He's usually a very speedy, quick player.
Well. Time. It was 1-0. And the resumption. Love. So, Yannick, who has dropped in the midfield, and he will be serving the ball over to the most speedy Amoni Gums.
Yes, and that will certainly probably do the trick for the Lymers, because Yannick is very adept at playing in midfield, and with the speed, certainly sure Amoni Gums can utilize the speed as well.
This would be interesting.
But Millington, I have to go. An urgent call I just received there that I will not be able to be taking any more part of this match at all. This has come at the 11th hour as well. But I'm certainly sure going to leave it in their capable hands and see if I can rush back here for the next match that's slated to start in the next 32 minutes or so thereabout.
Bailey drops it over for Carlos, but that's just very much close to Boris. There is Hobart, and Amani was looking for it, and a bit of selfish football there from Hobart. Amani was waiting. Tyreek. Firing. John. Leak. John. Leak. Richardson. Bell. Safari. John. A tosser there for the ball. And oh. Well, not sure where the foul was at all. Off the ball there. Bell. Lake. Gives it straight back to Lymers. Amani, first touch deceives him. Warner controls, look for help, finds it in Richardson. Richardson looks for, find Bell. Back to Warner. Warner wide. It's 3-0 in the 61st minute of play. Just over. Just about. as one. At all. 3-0 in favor of Roaring Lions. In the 65th minute. Is the shining stars. It's Bell. John. Marvin, back to John. Attempted ball, looking for Bell. It's a poor effort. True taken. Yannick, oh. Went for a one-time shot. Ball going long, wide, wayward. Lymers looking for final berth, looking for place in the finals. Who is it going to be? Will it be Lymers? Will it be Lions? Will they be coming up against attackers? Will it be Ducks? Who will be playing for third place playoff? who would be playing for championship. Oh, it will come now. Schools will be settled tomorrow night. The first finalists will be known tonight. I'm on it. Tyreek. It's walk. Oh, John couldn't control. And here comes Brian. A long searching ball. Oh, too heavy. Doesn't matter how fast he is, we'll not get to that one. Here we go. Good head by Bradshaw. Back to John. That's a flop. Bradshaw comes over with it. Fleming. That's not a good. Is earlier in the tournament. It looks an awkward Lymers. What we saw in the opening of the season was a hungry Lymers team. They really looked the part. John is requesting medical attention. He's back sideline. It's 3 goals to nil in favor of the Roaring Lions. Through. Bell with the ball. Through taken. Walker picks it up. Richardson. Warner. Long searching ball to Walker. Walker will not get there, but it's given straight back to Hughes. And the flag is up. Warner has been flagged offside. It's Warner who has been flagged offside. While all the commotion was going on, it was the man Capel Battis who made his way onto the field. And that is for John. Tyreek John, whose evening is completed. Here is Yannick. No, no, will not get there. Brian gets there first. Walker. Oh, Walker is taken out there. That's a foul. That is a foul, and that's a yellow card. Bradshaw gets a yellow card. 2-foot tackle. Referee says no. Taking out Walker. It's continuing the progress, and it's not of progress at all. Here is the Lymers. Oh, touch there by Brian. Halt any progress. Throw. Well, in fact, the ball came off. Ricardo Carty. Carlos. Oh, he gives it away. Brian. Carlos. Good turn. Bradshaw loses out. That looks like, who's down? Is that Ricardo Carter who's down? Medics has been called. 3-0. 3-0. Man going down there is Carlos. Free kick taken. Fleming with the ball. Fleming shoots. Corner. Ball deflecting. Off bell. Archer, get up there, got up well. He We're looking ball for Walker. Walker controls. Walker, still Walker. Walker. Walker, still Walker. Ball across! Good work done by Carty. Tyreek. Yannick, rather. Oh. Throw to Lymers in the 76th minute of play. Looks very bright. Who would believe it's almost 7 o'clock? Oh, it's very, very bright. It's still daylight. It's the summertime. Even at 7 o'clock, it looks as bright as it Here is a shot that was blocked by Bailey. Bailey getting that one on the top of his head. Yannick, it's around Hughes. A long searching ball. But it's going to be Boris who will collect it very easily. Number 46 on his back. Bailey. It must be a concussion check. Getting that ball hit on his head. On the side of his head, and a concussion check. Maybe the call? No. He's back to his feet. You know, in cricket, it's a must check. You must get that check. So there's going to be a substitution. Is it going to be Bailey who is leaving us? No, it's Carlos Richardson who has left the field. That is for the man Grant. Bell has dropped all the way in the defense. Richardson. Batiste gives it away. Brian picks it up. Ricardo. Oh, that's not a good ball. Walker. Leak. That's offside. Warner is offside. Long ball over. Warner picks it up. Hughes. Warner. Hughes. Back for Warner. Warner holds it. Oh, Grant is going to win a dummy by Walker. There was no one there. Yannick has Bell to contend with, turns back. Has two to contend with. Oh, and gets it to Bailey. Yannick gets it back. Amani in an offside position. He was begging for the ball. Not sure why he wanted it in an offside position. Richardson. Safari. It's a good looking ball to Batiste. Batiste gets it back. Oh. And that's a foul. And it's going to be a free kick to Lymers. Ball played through. And be dealt with easily by Bailey. Starts play. Yannick. Long ball. Fleming. Oh, Fleming just made a mess of it. Held on to the ball too long. Substitution. To Walker. Good ball through. And Herbert knocks it out of touch. Hughes, bundle to the ground. But Walker gets a cross in. Bailey takes the Troy, take the cross, attempted cross. Bailey intercepted it nicely. And double substitution for Rowan Lions. That's what they're looking for. The ball is still much alive to Fari, to his keeper. Capel Baptiste. Brian looking to send Tyreek through, was unable to. Ball is with Ricardo Carty. Ball through to Grant. Grant has Tafari to the win, and he will Tafari too big, too strong for him, but he wins it. Oh, he takes out Grant over the top of the ball. It's going to be a throw-in. It's a substitution. Warner is leaving the field. And it's number 30 in the person of Mark Anthony, who is making his way onto the field. Tyreek Lake is also given away, and that is for the Mandalik Moore. No effort. The referee say you made no effort of playing that ball. It wasn't a matter of shielding you. You made absolutely no effort of playing the ball. '86 minute of play. Yannick with the free kick. I'm seeing the flag straight up. And Jack has Hamilton. No, I'm done. No damage done there. We are into the 88th minute of play. It's 3 goals to nil. 3 goals to nil. And the Royal Lions can very well be singing their praises as they have cemented their place into the finals. And they are awaiting the Attackers Ducks game. To see who they will be matching up against for the grand final. Still hope, but gives it away to Dalit Moore Grant. That's a handball, not signaled by the referee. Three goals to nil. Goals coming for the Royal Lions in the 26th, 48th, and the 54th minute of play from the boot. Tyreek John, German Hughes. Foul going against Damian Bailey. Free kick in the final minute of play. We wait to see when it's time added. Mark Anthony. Tussle for the ball. Dalit Moore. He's not going to get the better of that one. It's Ricardo who's coming away with it. Down the left flank. But loses out to Tafari, who gets it, knocks it out, and it's going to be a throw into Lymers. Through taken. Long ball. Bell controls, sends it straight to his keeper. Restart. Cling. Edwards. Richardson. Long searching ball. More. But coming away with Bradshaw. Intercepted by Hughes. Hughes attempting to get that one to Batiste, but Walker picks it up. Walker sends it through for Mark Anthony Edwards. Shot straight into the red basket of the goalkeeper. No damage done. A long searching ball. Oh, he's been taken out. He's been taken out. Penalty, says the AR. The AR has signaled a penalty. The AR has signaled a penalty. The AR has signaled a penalty. And we wait. Penalty it is. Penalty it is. The AR flag went up. The flag came across the body that says it's a penalty. He picks up his spot. It doesn't matter what the player or supporters want to complain. The referee's decision is final, and the final decision is that the referee has pointed to the penalty spot, and Yannick has stepped up. Yannick. It's a goal. It's a goal. Yannick beating and sending Boris to his right. He went to his left. A little too late. 3-1. But the Royal Lions Royal Lions defeating the Lymers 3-1. 3-1. That's that fight. Royal Lions are into the finals and they will await attackers Ducks United. That will come up tomorrow at 7 p.m. And so we take a break here, and the next time we are live with you in just about 10 or so minutes, it is going to be this in size. They will be up against the Gazelles. Until then, it's good night and goodbye. It was a pleasure being in your company.